Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time since I've been with you, and to make a return, I thought what better way than to come to the home of motor racing in the UK, Goodwood, and run through pretty much every single supercar that you could want to drive in one day. It's an ambitious task, I know, but it's a beautiful day. We've got a lot of time, we've got a beautiful racetrack, we've got a beautiful countryside, so hopefully we'll get it done. So yeah, let's get it on. Here we are at the beautiful Goodwood, and here is Lord March's house himself. We're at his estate, and the first car we're going to drive today, or should I say I'm going to drive today, is a Porsche Panamera S Turbo E-Hybrid, the Sport Wagon edition. You can see by the beautiful back, it's got that nice sort of short shooting brake type shape with it. But it's not a car that I've driven before. It's not even a car that, to be honest, I've heard a lot about. So I'm really looking forward to getting in that today. So yeah, let's get inside and give it a drive. The Panamera Turbo S E-Hybrid Sport Wagon sounds like a mouthful, but drive is far easier than it is to say. It's a beautiful car, very smooth as far as the hybrid cars goes. It has a nice balance between power and responsivity, and also just convenience. It has that instant torque that is kind of electric cars are renowned for, so to speak. But what's evident straight away, it is a 670 brake horsepower, 140,000 pound car, and it's a Porsche, and you definitely get that when you put your foot down. The engine kicks in and you get that raw, aggressive Porsche performance that you're renowned for, and it's reminiscent of the Panamera Turbo S. What a beautiful car it is, though. I'm just going to enjoy it and drive. I mean, what a place we're in as well, Goodwood. Just gone past Goodwood House. This is that famous road where they do the hill drive and Festival of Speed, and it's a fun road to drive. We haven't been in the car for that long, but I can tell you already that I absolutely love it. Once we were in hybrid modes, but once we went into the sport mode, the Sport Plus mode, it became more of what you'd be akin to driving. It's full of power, full of sound, raw, really stable, real balance, incredible power delivery. Just so much fun to drive, but at the same time, the handling is absolutely incredible. So I'm in love with this car. So yeah, a massive thumbs up from me. Right, on to the next one. So that's the first car down, and we've got another beautiful car for you today. And I thought, you know what, while on the hybrid train, why not do another hybrid? So now I'm in the Polestar 1. Now this is a beautiful new electric car range. Sorry about the traffic, it is a road after all. But yeah, it's a beautiful new car from the Polestar range. It's actually the first one, their flagship car, so I'm interested in taking it out. 139,000 pounds. All about performance. So yeah, let's get on the road. Enough talk, let's see what you can do. We're behind the wheel of a Polestar 1. Now this car is it's a hybrid car, so it's actually got a 2-litre engine in the front and a full electric rear wheel train. You can actually set it so you're driving either full electric, you're driving pure petrol, or you're driving a bit of both. And at the moment, I've got it set up so I've got both on. So I've got the power of the front, the engine, the petrol engine in the front, and also the electric all-wheel drive at the back. Now, you think I'm on the wrong side of the road, or the right side for some of you perhaps, but yeah, it's because it's not actually available in a right-hand drive here yet, but really privileged to get behind the wheel of this one. And initial impressions, it is 140,000 pounds for this car, which is a lot of money, but there's a lot in the car. In terms of designs, for example, the body has to be carbon fiber to help keep the weight down because of the electric powertrain in the back. It would make the car extraordinarily heavy if they wanted anything else. Obviously, which is the carbon fiber body, which looks great and is also very lightweight, is a way of getting around that. And also as well, it gives you the best in class electric only drive for a hybrid car actually. So it actually gets a good 77 miles of electric only, which is absolutely astounding for a hybrid car. It's kind of unheard of. And then you get to the performance aspect. Now, we're currently in Goodwood, and I'm just about to drive past Lord March's house, so I'm not going to do a full drive-by, but This car has a lot of power, 600 brake horsepower plus the engine itself, the 2-litre petrol engine developed by its parent company Volvo. There is a lot of influence from that, obviously, and why not too? Why not use the Intel? But also with the rear powertrain combined, that gives you a power of 1,000 torque, which is a lot of power for a car like this. So you can absolutely fly by. So yeah, what a car. I'm going to give it a bit more driving, test it out, and see how I feel at the end. But I'll get back to you soon. Right, so the Polestar 1 first impressions, or should I say final first impressions. What's the most important thing about a car is that it drives well, and this car does drive very well. It's powerful, handles beautifully, does everything you want. It's got the electric side, which is highly efficient at. It has the powerful engine, even though it's a 2-litre. It drives fantastic. It has like Bowell Wilkins stereo, it has really nice touches on the interior, nice leather. But I just have to say, there is something missing about the soul of this car. It just feels very artificial, and for someone who has a love of Italian cars, and yes, I love a V8, but it's not all about the petrol. In fact, this does have a petrol engine. But I just think that while it is a very, very good car, is it worth £140,000? I'll leave that for you to decide. Right, okay, so we're going to take a slight little break from us actually driving and be driven. And, you know, when you're in a Rolls-Royce Phantom, that's what you do. You know, all their customers, most of their customers, should I say, are akin to be driven and want to be driven in style and in comfort. So now today we're going to go in the back of a special Rolls-Royce Phantom. It has this really unique matte appearing iced diamond finish. Now, where it's different from what other cars might appear to have, which is like a matte wrap. This is not a wrap at all. This is actually a paint. And what they've done is they actually infuse like metallic bits in it, so when you get up close you can actually see it sparkle. But anyway, less talking and more relaxing in the back. So yeah, we'll see you shortly. Right, so we finally here, the final car of the day, and what a car it is. It's the absolutely beautiful Ferrari Roma. No, it's not that Ferrari, it's an altogether different shape. It's a much more curvaceous, much more sleek looking, elegant bodied Ferrari. Not that Ferraris aren't elegant, but this one's got this kind of almost acute aggressiveness to it. It's got this sort of sleek, angular, but rounded at the same time feel to it. It's almost like a new addition for Ferrari. And like with every new car of late, Ferrari step up the game in terms of tech and in terms of aesthetics. So let's get inside and see what this beautiful car can do. Whew, what a car. Ferraris are always incredible driving machines. The last few cars, GT Veloso, the Portofino, the GTC4, have all been incredible, not to mention the 458. You can just keep on going. All their cars are incredible to drive, but this one looks different. It has this sort of almost futuristic, sleek, sort of almost rounded look to it, which is very un-Ferrari actually. And so I was intrigued to see how it felt as in, yes, to drive, but also how it just felt to be in it, because these ones, I've noticed every car Ferrari seems to release now, every new car at least, there seems to be another technological leap in terms of the features, and the Roma certainly doesn't disappoint on that. Animal. It's an animal. Has no right to be this fun. Right, so it's been an absolutely beautiful day down in Chichester and Goodwood at the motor course, driving some absolutely stunning cars. We managed to get through, I think it was 4 in the end, which was not bad, given we only had a couple of hours, but I was hoping to do 5, but hey, there's always next year. But anyway, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed them all. But let us know in the comments, which was your favorite of them? Was it the Rolls-Royce? Was it the Ferrari Roma? The Porsche? The Polestar? Plenty to choose from, hard to go wrong. But let us know. Thanks for joining us, and yeah, I'll speak to you all soon.